Welcome to another episode of A Book from My Library. Today I'll be introducing you to a graphic novel which I liked very much. It's Buddha by uh, Osamu Tezuka. So this is the seventh volume of a eight-volume long graphic novel series by Osamu Tezuka. The seventh volume is called Prince Ajatasattu. So this is one of the best series when it comes to graphic novels. Many of you would have heard of Japanese mangas. So this is one of the best ones I liked. It's very different, and many people have not heard of it. But I liked it very much because it's somehow connected to the Indian consciousness. So this entire story is actually happening in India, and even though it's by a Japanese writer, I think every Indian should read this graphic novel. So it's so awesome. So this has seven parts. So my favorite part is the seventh volume, named Prince Ajatasattu. If you want a complete experience, you have to read the entire volume from volume 1 to volume 8. See, even volume 7 is so big, so thick. So each volume is so thick. So the entire collection is actually very big. So I'll just read the blurb from this graphic novel. All life is sacred. Osamu Tezuka, the godfather of Japanese graphic art, brings ancient India to life, lavishly retelling the life and times of the Enlightened One in his critically acclaimed eight-book masterpiece, Buddha. The fates of real and imagined characters are deftly interwoven as they engage in fresh and unexpected adventures, playing out Tezuka's philosophical concern with overcoming fate and the uselessness of violence. In the kingdom of Magadha, young Prince Ajatasattu agonizes over the prophecy that claims that he will one day murder his own father. Deciding that the prediction is false, he believes that the Buddha is to blame and must pay the rift it has caused between father and son. Meanwhile, Buddha's closest disciple, Devadatta, is seduced by the political opportunities offered by the discord in Magadha and urges his master to take full advantage of them. So this graphic novel is a bit different. Even though the story is the same, it takes certain creative liberties when it comes to Buddha's life. Yet this is so exciting. Like, it's so thrilling to read it. You don't feel it's not just about philosophy and spirituality. It is at times like Game of Thrones with a lot of political conspiracies, and it has a lot of fights, exciting drawings, etc. So if you have a look, the entire thing is in black and white. If you notice, the entire thing is in black and white, but still you feel the deep feelings. You feel like as if you're watching a movie, or even better than that while reading this graphic novel. So it talks all these characters coming that come in this novel, like Ananda and Devadatta, who are actually Buddha's disciples, are very live. So nothing about their characters look flat. They are round characters and they change with time. And none of these characters are static. So they have a lot of talks between them, and a lot of transformation that comes in their life because of Buddha. So this graphic novel is unique in that way. So each character has his own transformation, and that's what makes this novel awesome. Even Buddha faces lots of conflicts throughout the novel, and there is a situation in this novel when Buddha is sitting in front of a lot of people and he does not get any words to talk. So he looks at the sky and he sees the clouds that are ever changing. And then Buddha starts his speech. He tells the audience to look at the sky, and then he tells, look at the clouds. They are changing. They are keeping on changing. The same way, happiness and sadness, fortune and misfortune, everything changes in our life. We are today alive, and tomorrow we may not be alive. So these interesting things in this novel puts the novel in a special plane. So one thing I liked about this particular volume is that in this particular volume Buddha goes back to Kabalavastu to see his wife and son, and he gives a important advice to his son, and the son takes the advice, and that creates an interesting mood in the story. It's like going back to the past and experiencing the life he had left back, and talking to the prince, the arrogant prince over there, and changing his mind. And all there are small things in this novel, the female characters and their emotions, and everything is played out very well, and there are a lot of twists. That's what I liked about this graphic novel. So there are more twists than a thriller movie. So even though this is a spiritual novel based on the life of Buddha, it has more twists and turns than a thriller movie, and that's what makes this graphic novel so interesting. So it's a must read, even though it's by a Japanese author, it's a must read by every Indian. So thank you. Like and subscribe to Denver's Den YouTube channel.